Hi everyone. Welcome to Tell Me a Story, Auntie. Today's story is entitled More Than Just a Rock. Did you know that if you fail to become and do what you were made for, other people will be held hostage for life? It's true. No Moses, no deliverance from Egypt. No Nehemiah, no rebuilding of the walls of Jerusalem to keep the people safe. No Jeremiah, no change of thinking in the people. No Jesus, no salvation. Listen, today we'll talk about more than just a rock. It is inspired by a text in Ephesians 4, verse 11 to 13. This is what it says. It was He, God, who gave some to be apostles, some to be prophets, some to be evangelists, and some to be pastors and teachers, to equip the saints for works of ministry, to build up the body of Christ until we all reach unity in the faith and in the knowledge of the Son of God, as we mature to the full measure and stature of Christ. A long time ago, there was a group of people, a large group of people, who were walking through the desert. They were instructed by the God of heaven that they needed to make this journey across the desert, heading to a place He had designed for them to occupy. For many days they walked on this long journey, and for many, many days they were aware they need food, they need water, and they had to trust in God to supply all their needs. He demonstrated, however, that they could put their trust in Him. He was a pillar of fire by night, keeping them warm and giving them light to see if anything dangerous was coming their way. He was a cloud by day, keeping them cool even when the desert sun was beating down around them. This large group of people, they kept walking, progressing, and God provided all they need. He brought them food that they could eat to satisfy the hunger inside their bodies. At one point, as they went along, they became really thirsty. They needed water. However, the God of the universe, He is so vast, everything obeys Him because everything was made by Him. So He said to the rock before this large group of people arrived, "Today, I want you to be a straw. Yes, I need you to pull and pull upon the water sources that are deep down beneath you, the water sources that are even in faraway lands. The water sources connect to the mountains from which you, great rock, was hewn. I want you to pull that water. I want you to bring it to the surface and pour it out in abundance when these people arrive so they can drink and live." The rock agreed. It was obedient. It was excited to fulfill a new role from the master. The rock realized that today it would be more than just a rock. He would serve the master of the universe in what he has designed him to do. It would be right not just to be a rock to sit in the desert, but for today to be a straw that pulls water that would feed this vast people. So it happily complied. It pulled, and it pulled. drawing the water from faraway lands, even from the mountain from which it was hewn. It pulled that water into itself, ready to pour it out when the people arrived. The leader of the people was told, "Speak to the rock. He's expecting you. When you arrive, he will yield water to you." But the leader was tired, very tired. The people were complaining for a long time. They thought that they would be better off if they had not started off on this journey. They demonstrated they were ungrateful for all the wonderful things that Yah, the Almighty Creator, had done for them before. He was weary of their complaining. So instead of speaking to the rock, he struck the rock twice. The rock, however, in obedience, did pour out the water. It had already known that it must do this to please the Master Creator and do what it was told. But there was disappointment. This was like when the donkey was struck by Balaam. This donkey was willing to be obedient to its master, expecting to be treated with respect, but got disregard instead. Nevertheless, the rock did what it was designed to do on that day. It became a straw. It became more than just a rock. The people drank, their animals drank, but not into gratitude. The rest of their journey was not the same. Today, listen, if you hear the Master's voice encouraging you to be more than what it seems on the surface that you've designed to be, so that you can be of help to set others free, allow them to drink, and ensure they are not held hostage to a lack of knowledge or understanding. Today, do what the Master calls you to be so that these people, others, can be helped. For the Master of the universe has placed inside you a gift, a calling, your own design that is not for you, but is actually for others around you because it is designed to set them free. You know, in Isaiah chapter 58, God says to the people, "Is not this the fast that I ask of you? The one where you deny yourself, the one where you deny what you probably want to be, a quiet rock sitting by? But instead, I need you to be something else, like the humble bird, one instead of being one of mischief, like when I asked the crow to bring food and give it to Elijah. Maybe he wants you to be like the one, the whale that was the one selected to swallow and keep safe the prophet. Isn't this the fast that I ask you for? The one where you deny yourself and surrender to what God of the universe has designed you to be, and not just what you want, but be what He wants you to be of benefit to everyone else around you, to break the chains, to break them out of bondage, to help to set them free. So, today, I hope you will see yourself as more than just a boy, more than just a girl, more than just a man, more than just a woman, more than just someone sitting by quietly, but you will see yourself as someone worthy to bring glory to Yah, the Creator of all, by walking in, by living your calling, what you were designed to do, so people will be built up, edified, and even saved. He called some to be apostles and all the varying derivatives from that role. He called some to be prophets. He called some to be pastors, evangelists, and teachers, all for good works in the ministry to build up the body of Christ until we all reach the unity in faith and in the knowledge of the Son of God as we mature to the full measure and stature that Christ designed us to be. Remember, no Moses, no deliverance from Egypt. No Nehemiah, no rebuilding of the wall. No Jeremiah, no challenging the people to think differently. And no Jesus, no salvation. Today I pray you will understand the concept behind being more than just a rock. Thank you for joining me again for Tell Me a Story, Auntie. Have yourselves a good day.